Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an all-new Godwinson Live News Alert. It's a new format. We're going to be cycling through all of the items on the news agenda tonight. Half an hour. A sharp, clean, concise 30 minutes. No bullshit, all content. That's what I'm promising every fucking day. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. I've had enough of the super chats. I've had enough of the 12-hour shows. I've had enough of it all. I'm going to prove you can do it in half an hour tops. Wall-to-wall content. I ain't going to waste any time getting straight to business, folks. So join me, the king of this sewer, otherwise known as the sector. Join me in this lesson, this daily sermon on how the Kino Dogma 2007 is supposed to be delivered with showmanship and entertainment, and my cards are out of order. This is the level of preparation the kings of old used to put in. Pencils and fucking post-it notes. I refuse to ever learn OBS. Did I just break my laptop? Fuck it! If we did, the show must always go on. So we begin, ladies and gentlemen, with the first item on our news agenda tonight. As ever, it's our perennial favorite. We've got a weave tonight that you wouldn't believe, ladies and gentlemen, so join me as I share with you my amazing script. Every show will have the finest of scripts, ladies and gentlemen, delivered to you from the king himself. So let's begin. We're back on YouTube, and I feel like I'm not out of sync. I feel like all of the other bullshit platforms that we've had to attempt to conjure magic out of whilst we were in exile, each and every one of them failed. They failed their basic function of allowing me to stream properly with audio moving and synced to my lips. And I can also see you faggots in the chat, the Speds and Spurgs. Won't Persit be writing some of those scripts? Maybe, but this one's all me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's begin with our perennial favorite. Now, how do I switch on the new... Ah, here we go. I'll take you back. I remember it, so you won't have to.
Really? First round? Round?
That was Warski's claim to fame there. Knocked out in seconds by Salt Puppy. He talked a big game. He talked a real big game. But as ever, you can count on one thing and one thing only in this life. And that's that Andy Warski will fail at every accomplishment he ever attempts to endeavor upon. His only accomplishment really is failure, ladies and gentlemen. But whilst Warski may have been down on his ass bad then, you ain't seen nothing yet. Because, bizarrely, he repeats in a similar performance to his boxing ring knockout that he hyped up, that he flew to London for. Don't forget. He is still finding himself annihilated in under 25 seconds. This time, it's not boxing. This time, it's
What do we got?
It's video games.
No, I did not want that. No. Oh, whatever. We'll try it out.
And just like his pig roach master, he doesn't blame his own lack of skill at the game.
I don't know what's happening, but
He doesn't blame his own retardation at being unable to play video games that were meant for children and not him. He blames the gun itself. You better believe it, folks. You better believe it. Once a failure, always a failure. But you better believe that Warski's not the only one down bad, flat on his ass, losing shoot-em-ups to literal children on the internet. It's his fat pig troon co-host who I guess is dressed as a witch here, but perhaps this is the most feminine of all of the disgraceful costumes that he's been wearing of late. This is true circus animal shit, but watch as he begs in the gutter for pennies as quelle surprise, folks! Imagine my shock that the fire and the flames have risen so much around their pedo scandal, around the fact that they not only harbor pedophiles in their audience, but they also allow them free passage into the High Ballers Discord Club, where they can have one-on-one VCs with Andy Warski and this fat pig. Not only do they allow the pedophile to, they allow him to thrive. They allow him to prosper. So imagine my shock, quelle surprise, that these scandals have made people go, huh, maybe we're not gonna donate to allowing this pedophile haven to continue. Imagine my shock when you've got this fat pig dressed as a troon or some looking like he's about to transition. That's what I'm about to say. Imagine my shock when he's down at his ass so bad, just like his sidekick. He's begging in the gutter for pennies, dressed as a troon like a circus animal. Quelle surprise! Say it isn't, it's so.
Are we getting these 24 subs or not?
Straight up cross-dressing.
Let's not hit it, alright? Let's not hit the goal. Okay? Just let Andy come back from taking a piss. Let me go.
Let me go.
Let me go.
Let me go.
Let me go. Thank you.
Oh. We'll say when you can leave, buddy.
We, don't got the money right now, bro. Fuck the goal, dude. Yeah, 76 org, you're doing your part on us not hitting the goal. Is anybody actually upset if I just fuck off?
No. No one would be upset if you just
anybody really
fucked
off.
Just
hit it? I don't think so. Bobby Babber's doing his part. Casino viewer says he's upset, but he doesn't donate, so he doesn't matter. I want to see you suffer, bitch. Don't suffer. Fuck the goal. Goddamn the goal! Gay logs!
In this one, folks, he's not even wearing a costume. The mask has just slipped so much that he looks like a Jewish crone, I guess. Give me all your money! I'm begging you! I'm humiliating myself like a prostitute, all for your money!
But if you don't got it, then it's over.
Suffer, pig! Suffer!
Yeah, by the way, for after show.
Suffer, pig. Suffer. They're down so bad, folks, that they're committing crimes and admitting to them live on air. Now, I could scarcely believe it myself that not only were they pulling like a Shaggy Daimo Council of Evil fucking crazy shit confession. We all remember the diary. We all remember that what got them into trouble and what got Daimo sued was the fact that they were gloating and dangle-doxing the diary and extorting it for money. We all remember that one from the days of yore. Well, I guess same shit, different day. Because Warski and PPP have acquired through hacking, through illicit means, some sort of sex tape involving Review Tech USA. Not only do they admit to watching it, they admit to distributing it, they admit to details within it, and they are blackmailing Rich for the money. Like, this is big brain maneuvers when your whole audience is in revolt, the ones that aren't pedophiles. And the ones that are pedophiles are literally being caught IRL in the hotel parking lot trying to meet a 12-year-old girl. You know things are bad. And no amount of dressing up, no amount of smearing yourself in the paint, no amount of literally wiggling your breasts like a circus pig is going to hide the smell, buddy. It ain't going to hide the smell, but watch this. The word on the street is that Review Tech USA has a tape floating around of him masturbating his micro penis. Word on the street is that PPP has a tape of him floating around where he spreads his asshole to all and sundry. It has been described as the size of half a thumb. In said video, he utilizes the two-finger technique to jerk it rather than the whole palm. Estimates take place it's approximately 2.5 inches. I can't wait for that one to be brought up in court. I can't wait for Review Tech, for real Rich, and we'll get into how much of King Rich is later on. I can't fucking wait until that this is just one of the many nails that will be driven into your coffin. And the whole gravy train, all of the pedos' money will be drained dry. And I hope Rich sleeps on a fucking big bag of money like Scrooge McDuck when he sues your fat ass, pig. But word on the street is that there's a sex tape. And here they are admitting to dangle doxing it on air.
I'm so glad we fucking took out a Review Tech. It's really, we did a fucking, honestly, like a service to get rid of that piece of shit. And it's gonna get a lot worse, by the way. There's a lot coming out. I'm not gonna spoil what it is. Adding phone number.
And what could it be?
So, dude, come on, Luke. No drama. You could just unleash the Kraken. I am giving you, there will be no legal repercussions. I won't be doing anything. I will just be like, oh man, see, now everyone knows I have a belly button sized penis. Guilty as charged. Unleash the images.
You see how Rich is goading them? Readying his lawsuit.
So, dude, come on, Luke. No drama. You could just...
This is literally a crime, isn't it? It's like revenge porn. Not only the ways they've managed to gain the material. They've hacked like Rich's PC or iCloud or some shit. But then to pass it around, and then to extort it, and then to scream on your fucking shit show that if you give me all your money, you will see the tape. Isn't that like crime? I hope it is. And I hope the finest lawyer in the sector is on the case. I hope all of the forces unite and make a very, very cold Christmas for this fatso. But it gets worse. It actually does get worse. Because here's Keenstar admitting to the fact that Andy Warski and PPP have shared the tape with him. Admitting to the fact that he has seen the tape, been given access to the tape by paying money to Warski and PPP, and therefore even making them even more guilty, bolstering the defense.
What about this other thing? One of these girls that you were flirting with or talking to, or however you want to describe it, you sent a video, an X-rated video to her.
No, I didn't. That is factually not true. I would never, you fucking out of your mind. I did not.
Rich, it's in the studio. You can clearly tell it's in the studio. It's not your face. Can't see your face. But it's you in the studio. And it's basically like a DSP incident moment going on.
It's the sex tape conspiracy, where the Keno Casino are complicit in crimes.
That's not true.
Brother, come on.
It's not true. I did not say... It didn't. I absolutely didn't.
Brother, I know at least 3 other people that have seen the video.
At least 3 other people.
Like, nope, I don't
2 of them Warski, PPP, the other one, I guess, Phil.
So then you have to have sent
Incriminated.
I'm not trying to gaslight you, I promise you.
Play it in
I'm
court.
telling you for a fact that there is a video floating around among all your detractors of you jerking it in the studio. Your face is not
Base
in it, but it's
Keemstar,
clearly your
revealing the
studio. It's clearly
conspiracy for all and sundry to hear.
Now, that makes sense, because I have sent my kid's mom a video of my short dong, and so the other day I saw a code saying that someone from Phoenix, Arizona, probably behind an IP address or a VPN, was trying to gain access to my phone.
You know what is strange?
Trying to
This
hack
is
his
the
phone.
second time you've
Another
done
crime.
Okay.
Oh yes, I've sent her a picture of my short dong and me stroking it, and I am proud that I have.
Be in no doubt, ladies and gentlemen, that Rich is a motherfucking G. A true king. Way back when we were establishing who and who wasn't an antediluvian king, Rich was included in the canon. Rich has been around for such a long time that the man knows how to cut a promo like this. Fuck Fatso. Fuck Kraksky. And all of the other faggots that pretend to wear the crown. This is an antediluvian king who knows how to cut the finest of all promos. He's been forged in the fires. Rich is as much of a scumbag as Phil. He knows how to juice the fucking lemons. He knows how to get all your money. He knows all of the levers and the maneuvers to make to rinse their pay pigs of their money. He will have it all. And he will maximize whatever lawsuit is coming. What a king.
I don't back down to pieces of shit and fucking liars.
Based.
I don't back down to anybody, actually.
King.
You want to drag my name through the mud for your own fucking selfish reasons? I'm here to tell you to go fuck yourself.
Based.
And here I am, saying to all of them, from the bottom of my heart, go fuck themselves. Every single one of them.
Hard to believe that Rich is only 32 years old.
Craigslist ad is what you're best at anyway, you fucking bitch. Anyway, guys,
it's the sector that ages you.
No, I'm not. This is
when you've been around since 2007,
have a great evening.
Shooting from the hip and not giving a shit who you hit, it ages you. It puts years on the clock. But you pick up a few skills along the way.
I don't give a fuck about the look. I give a fuck about the reality. And the reality is not what that bitch or those other assholes said. Fuck them for giving a lying bitch a platform.
Okay.
And fuck them for just being, well, Keemstar is part of it. And the other two, no, they're all fuck them all. I'm not even giving anyone a...
Sue them all!
Have a good night, Hacky Smack. I'm out of here.
Sue them all, Rich.
Family-friendly stream. And,
you have our spirit, Bob.
I'm going,
we lend you our energy, sire. Sue them all and take all their money. Because they're just so desperate at this point. It almost brings a tear to the eye. They've been dressing up, trying to deflect from the reality of the pedophiles in their audience. The fact that they're not making any money. The fact that they're literal circus animals dressing up as Shrek and Donkey. Jimmy Savile and Oompa Loompa. Pedo Pumpkin. And you know it's rough, folks. You know you're really on fucking death's door. When Sartor is rinsing you, is taking a dunk on your ass. And you know you're really at rock bottom, folks, when we're having to play this game. And we can play it really well. It's a tough one. It's a tough flip. You know you're really struggling when When Godwinson said, when I, king of the sector, Godwinson, please compare the crackhead, it's a tight race. Compare the crackhead, folks. This is Andy Warski as of last night. This is Nick Ricata as of last night. Now, believe it or not, Warski is in a worse shape than a guy literally freebasing coke. Than a guy literally smoking crack, winning all of his cases, and fucking his 2 wives in his mansion. Warski ain't doing that shit. Warski's snorting whatever he can, sweepings off the floor, as he contemplates the reality of his life, which is he murdered his child. His business partner is a 600-pound lesbian who might transition any moment now. He is not only childless, but the only snatch he can get is worn-out 50-year-old meth whores that he has to fly in. He has to ship them in from Australia. That's the only snatch Warski can get. Prize fighter? 7 seconds in the ring. Elite gamer? 25 seconds. Murdered by children. Nightly. Kind of some poetic justice there. I kind of hope that the kid who Lil Andy Jr. would have grown up to be would have been murking Warski on Call of Duty. Kind of my hopes for that. But they're so down, it hurts. It genuinely does. They're so down. They're having to dress
Everything. But if you just listen.
as 600-pound penises and whine and seethe and piss and moan.
Because this is what happens. But you think everything's good, everything. But if you just listened for once to either us or Josh or anybody who wasn't willing to just slurp your balls like, because this is what happens. But you think everything's good, everything.
A seething penis.
For once to either us or Josh or anybody who wasn't willing to just slurp your balls
A
like,
seething bell end, quite literally, right before our eyes. But, you know, they're doing so well. It's so successful. Things are going just great, which is why they're drinking themselves into coma. Comatose on air every night. Look at this. Wasted.
The bottle, buddy.
Shitted drunk. It's going so well. The subs are drying up.
Bottle, buddy.
The pedo audience is all that's left.
Lick the bottle. Lick the bottle.
Our addictions on full show. Obesity, alcoholism. Isn't he lucky? This Hollywood girl.
Let's get 40 more subs and I'll deep throat the ball.
No. Ash, do not.
I'm gonna deep throat the ball.
Don't deep throat the bottle for the fuck's sake.
Isn't he lucky?
Gif that fucking bottle. Look, Psycho, look at that gif.
Shut down the Wi-Fi!
I gotta cut this stream. I'm just kidding. It's just
20 subs. I licked the bottle, buddy.
Isn't he lucky?
If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain.
Isn't he lucky when he's dressed as a fucking chicken? Isn't he lucky when he's doing this for money? afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no pedophiles either. Because, as ever, folks, they can't hide the stench. Another pedophile has emerged. And of course, he's protecting and endorsing the pedophile that's been caught in the sting. It's perennial favorite.
His content. Many of his videos on top of a huge pile of money, surrounded by fans who actually appreciate his content. Many of his most vocal critics, myself included,
They even bring it up on the Predator Focus.
many of his most vocal critics, myself included, are now singing his praises. And yeah, it was base. I, as a fan of the casino, thought that was hilarious that the casino got mentioned on the Poachers, especially because I said this immediately. Live. I said this. The Predator fucking probably listens to the same music that I do. That I see way too much.
Shaggy, no! Stop endorsing the pedophiles that watch the Kino Casino.
I don't know that, but...
Stop saying it's based that the audience members of the Kino Casino are being stung in hotel car parking lots trying to make a 12-year-old girl.
Okay, so, like, my point is that, like, yeah, there's a lot of shit I can see in this dude that I didn't see in myself. And that's what's
pedophilia?
Because I can laugh at myself.
Molesting children? Is that what you can see in yourself, Shaggy?
He's into the same shit that I'm into. He
Raping kids?
The same way I dress, and he probably likes the same shit I like.
I bet.
There's a chance above 0% that I've actually talked to this guy over the internet.
I don't doubt it.
Right? Just because we probably swim in the same circles. I think it's fucking funny that someone from my particular village ended up in that particular trap. And you know what? It's funny to me. It's funny to me. I don't I can make a fucking joke. I'm not Surfer, I'm not.
Meet up with a 12-year-old in a parking lot.
Well, I'm not afraid that the internet is going to call me a pedophile. Surfer, are you afraid of the internet? Are you worried the internet might not like you? I'm not afraid of the internet.
I
don't care.
Shaggy's another one that openly admits to donating to the Kino Casino as well.
They know the truth in heaven and they know it in hell. You want to talk all this shit
the
about
same village,
Christianity and then
swimming in the same circles.
That's real nice.
Imagine my shot.
But it is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
That sort of shit. I can laugh at that sort of shit. I just, I wanted to bring you on here to help people see, what Godwinson may be thinking. And you've been very evasive, as I expected, but I think, at the end of the...
Surfer held his feet to the fire and got him to admit that not only does he donate to the Kino Casino, but he also supports the pedophiles that are being stung in the audience. Quelle surprise. Let's remind ourselves just who Chris Blevins is.
Don't show me, but if I were to search it up, could I see a YouTube video on that?
Which one do you want to see?
The review tech and the Dropbox shit.
You ever watch Kino Casino?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, they talked about it too.
Don't show me, but if I were to search it up, could I see a YouTube video on that?
Which one do you want to see?
The review tech and the Dropbox shit.
You ever watch Kino Casino?
Number one favorite show, folks. The Kino Casino. Now, I just want to round off today's first of the daily shows with a return. He's back from outer space. Another king. A man that they tried to smear so hard that it's poetic justice that he comes back to deliver yet another killing blow. It's Visa time!
The pedophile casino predator being caught? Yeah, well, pretty much anybody who watches the Kino Casino is a pedophile, so...
Truth. Spinning those truths. RPG, welcome back, sir. This has been the first of the daily shows. I want to do a hard cap at 30 minutes, and I want to take myself out right now. I will see you on the next time. After this advert for Belvita crackers escapes my screen. Bear with me. This is the new format, ladies and gentlemen. Half an hour, news roundup. I only did my first card. I kind of underestimated how much content I could put into today's show. The remaining shows, I guess, are already written. Tomorrow, I'll just give you a preview. Until next time, we're talking about... I have to take these off. We're talking about... Brian Dunn and his Dungeons and Sector game. We're talking about Ralph's health update. He's hurt his hand badly. We're talking about Jaden McJudas's lies on Wikipedia. And then if we've got enough time, we're getting into the racket shit. We're going all in on April. We might yet have more time to shit on the casino and do what I promise is going to be called the Warski Weave. Join me, Speds and Spurts, for the next one. We're back. Believe in the bumblebees. And above all, trust no one. Juice! Now how do I end this shit?